Concordia University is becoming the go-to place for expertise on sustainability. A Montreal business owner recently approached Concordia. She'd founded a restaurant that was deeply rooted in the principles of social and environmental sustainability. Her challenge after the first few years was moving toward greater economic sustainability without trading off on her founding principles.
Accompany Bois is a non-profit restaurant. It's a normal restaurant in the sense that we have, duck and bavette, and people come and eat, and it's a good-looking restaurant. It's nice, it's pleasant. The difference is, at the end of the year, the profits that we do have, when we have them, are given back to 6 organizations. We haven't given profits out in the last 2 years because we did move, we did invest, we have a loan at the bank, we're paying back our debts, which is normal for any kind of restaurant to not have profits the first years to give.
So Judy's survey turned to Concordia University's newly founded David O'Brien Center for Sustainable Enterprise. And here she tapped into a network of dozens of researchers and professors spread across all the faculties of the university, each with a specific suggestion as to how she could bolster the restaurant's bottom line without diluting either its social mission or its green practices.
The search has been for finding ways in which you can minimize or reduce or eliminate waste, improve organizational processes and products, and achieve improvements in financial and ecological performance. I call them ecological efficiencies. In some areas like energy, 70% of all energy that is produced is actually wasted.
In my case, I was looking at how much of flexibility they would have in terms of the energy they need. Because my idea is that you have to start being as efficient as you can. So this would be the first point. So how can you get your job done with the least amount of energy? Why not trying to adapt your appliances to the availability of energy? So this is something that I think can be done and is effective.
Another task is to look at the possibility of urban wind. What sort of wind turbine would you use then? How would you control those turbines? It is windier in the rural areas and less so in the urban areas, but there is potential, and we would like to see what that potential is. And then, of course, we have a task on waste to energy. For example, converting organic waste from a restaurant or the students' cafeterias, you can convert that into methane and generate power from that.
We do our own compost. We have no tablecloth. We don't have paper on the tables. We do have napkins, napkins. You need a napkin.
Food for thought for Robin des Bois, the Robin Hood of the restaurant business. But there's more. Yet another Concordia professor has some ideas, this time about how the restaurant can tap even deeper into the goodwill of its customer base. Or as this professor puts it, how they can get even more out of the community of support they've built.
My suggestions for Robin des Bois. For the fundraising done by the corporations or any organization in Montreal, you can ask these people to buy these coupons for the Robin des Bois and then use that as a, say, prize or whatever promotion that they are going to do. And by doing so, it is possible to expand the presence and the clientele and then the customer base, and then secure the good flow of customers for both lunch and dinner and then special operations.
Here you have the feeling that it's a place where you can make a difference. So it's my way for me, by my actions, and this is one mean for me to give back to the community.
I'm somebody that works a lot through instinct and not necessarily, I haven't studied, I haven't gone to university, so it's very interesting for me to have, professors' opinion and people that are studying what we are doing from another angle, and to have, these great minds have their feedback. It just kind of either reassures you on what you're doing or gets you questioning certain things that maybe needs to be questioned. So yeah, I find it very interesting. It's good.